Hey y'all, come on in while I give you a story time as I'm cooking breakfast this morning. Some of you may have wondered why I am so against rectifying my marriage, getting with another man, having any type of relationship, intimately, etc., etc. And I'm here to tell you a story time about why I came to be this way. Let me start out by saying I love to see it. If there are couples, when there are couples, where there are couples, doing the damn thing. And nobody's perfect. And I don't care how good them couples look, how much of a power couple they seem to be, how much in love or on one accord, on the same page as they seem to be. There's always something beneath the surface that you do not see or understand. It ain't your business. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about my business, okay? So y'all can understand a little bit more about Ready Rocks dances, Ready Rocks rebuild, Ready Rocks dancing and talking shit. And the shit that y'all have seen and heard me say, I'm going to really just, give it to you like this, y'all. The reason why I feel the way I feel is not because of I can't feel love. I won't experience love and it won't feel good and I can't smile and I won't find somebody that'll make me have those butterflies, which I doubt, but I know it can happen, okay? Let's just say that. I doubt it, but I know it can happen. It has happened before in the past. But the reason why I'm not willing to even give it a shot is because of people. People will let you down. People are human beings. And I say people, I'm talking about men and women. I don't deal with women, so yes, but I just want to make it clear that this is not a man thing. This is not a woman thing. This is a human being, so-called human being, character flaw, issues. Some people have those, what you call, they have been diagnosed with things. They have illnesses mentally, emotionally, trust issues. Some people just straight up goddamn batshit crazy. Let's just keep it real, okay? And I'm not willing to take that chance. Let me tell you of a time when I met a guy. I met him at a mutual friend's house. And he seemed to be everything. I really like what I seen. I like this energy. I like the way he looked. I like the fact that he was handling his business and the way he was handling his business. I'm not going to get into details about how he was handling the business. It wasn't nothing illegal, nothing like that. But I don't want to go too deep in that part. But I was just like, I was what you call impressed. Because to be able to see a young man doing the things that he was doing and with a child by himself. So I thought that was like, wow, because that's the first time I've ever seen or experienced that in some type of setting where this person was showing interest in me and I damn sure was showing interest in them. Yeah, I was drunk in him, but shit, even when the drunk wore off, I was like, okay, this guy cool. But come to find out, this guy was very nasty, very deceitful, very hurt through what he'd been through, this loss and stuff. When people have not rectified their hurt and not forgiven and not moved on and did what they due diligence to get themselves healthy mentally, emotionally, financially, then there's no way him, me, you, or nobody else can move on. What would I look like trying to be in a relationship anyway at this point? I just left a whole toxic ass household. I ain't gonna say marriage because I don't consider us motherfucking married. And I know I'm married. I seen the license the other day and I was looking for the guardianship papers. But I be forgetting about the anniversary of it. It don't feel like I'm married. But it's just the fact that I'm smart and I know I am. I'm not that messed up in the head that I can sit here and be like, oh damn, I forgot I was married. No, I know I'm married. Okay? Shit, but has he filed for a divorce like he claimed he gonna do? I don't know. Let me check this food real quick. I'll be back, y'all. But at the end of the day, y'all, the guy who I was like really feeling and impressed by, and I still think he was a decent person overall, but ulterior motives was not in place. Because, some people, like me, myself, I was fighting for my life at one point, and I got married to the man just to make sure I could secure a spot without him being able to legally put me out. You know what I'm saying? And that's maybe a messed up shit thing to say, but it's the truth. I didn't marry him because I was in love with him. Hell no, I wasn't. Because once I found out what type of personality and character flaws he had, all the wicked shit he did, but all the while trying to pretend to be somebody else, that front, if I had not ever seen the real person, the representative had stayed true, I would have still believed that my husband was all of that. You know what I'm saying? That he presented himself to be. But I found out that it wasn't. So it came to be where I had to stay there for survival purposes, because it wasn't just my life. It was 5 grandkids. It was 5 grandkids and a daughter at the time, So back to this guy. So this guy, at the end of the day, was pretty much looking for someone that he can probably be, make somebody be his love slave, his baby's stepmom, or somebody that's going to cooperate or play their part in whatever role he wanted them to play in his life. Be it that they was going to be the main woman or the woman on the side to help him get more money to take care of his household and his daughter and whoever else he was really trying to be with. And I say that because this same guy, years later, we talking about years ago, okay? I'm talking about now, fast forward to 2016, 2017. I got in contact and conversated and caught up, and this guy was married. And I'm happy for him. I'm married at the time, This guy wanted me to come over and see him. I'm thinking we were going to meet for drinks or meet for lunch. He wanted me to come to the house, okay? The house where him and his wife shared. I guess she was going to be at work or whatever. Because ain't no way he was going to have me come over there while she was there. So that right there, he was already showing me back in the day that he wasn't really, but I wasn't calling him a bad person then. A little crazy, I thought he was, a little weird because some of the things he did and how he acted. But I couldn't say back then. But now when 2016, 2017, when he tried to get me to come over, that right there made me look at him as dangerous. Not only that, I ran into a friend / cousin of his maybe a couple of months before, something like that. And I told him about it. He said, yeah, he told me, and you was all in his face, and his wife was there, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, y'all still dwelling on what happened in the past from 1999, 2000? Because that's when I first met his cousin. I had a situation that I told y'all about before. And some of y'all ain't going to know what I'm talking about. But I'll get into that another time. If you're interested in that part, then just get in there and say, tell us the other part about the cousin. And then I'm going to know what you're talking about. Other than that, we ain't going to worry about that. But anyway, since I ran into him, I was doing the performance. I was actually doing a comedy stand-up. My guy, put me on and got me in and opened for him. And I seen the guy there. I'm like happy to see him because it's somebody I ain't seen in over 10 years. You talking about 10, 12 years since I seen this guy. So I'm like, hey, what's up? How you doing? I introduced myself to her. I would never walk up to a man with a woman. I don't know who she is, sister, cousin, girlfriend, somebody he just met, wife. I always introduce myself and say, hey, how you doing? I ain't seen him in so long. I just want to speak. I said something along those lines. But hey, evidently he went back and told him like I was on some exploring them. Y'all guilty asses because the shit y'all did back 20 years ago, 15 years ago, and y'all still scared that these girls find out, that our wife find out, girlfriend find out, that she gonna leave y'all ass. So the reason, at the end of the day, y'all, what I'm trying to really say is, because I could go on and on and on, but this video is for the end. I can go live and talk more about it when we go live tonight. But at the end of the day, I have many different experiences with many different men to show me that people are unreliable and they will get you straight messed up, baby. You hear me? You can get messed up by riding with certain guys due to shit they did, shit they doing. You don't know. And I'm talking to the younger generation, most definitely, because that's really going on with the younger generation. You can get messed up because you don't know that he got a whole woman and he thought it was cool to have you come over and that woman come over unexpectedly or come home unexpectedly. These guys are wicked. They'll try to make you believe that it's about you and you the one make them feel like this, that they just got to cheat, they just got to lie, they just got to do whatever they do to be with you. And all the while, it ain't about you at all. I don't trust them. I don't trust them, baby.